Before we talk numbers, it's important to understand that Pinterest advertising is a longer term play compared to platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Since Pinterest pins can live and circulate for months, even years, your ads can keep working long after your campaign ends. This means your return on ad spend can stretch much further over time. That said, Pinterest is still a pay-to-play platform when it comes to serious growth. So knowing how to budget and where to invest will set you up for success. So in this YouTube video, I want to talk about why budgeting matters for your Pinterest ads. So for the minimum spend requirements, so Pinterest doesn't require a huge investment to get started. So a minimum daily budget per ad group can be as low as $5, and then the minimum lifetime campaign budget can be $100. So this means you can technically run a test campaign for $5 to $10 a day and still see valuable data come in, especially if you're targeting the right keywords and designing high quality pins. So what determines the Pinterest ad cost is Pinterest uses an auction-based system, which means you're bidding for ad placements based on your targeting objectives and budget. So your actual cost depends on your campaign objectives, your awareness, traffic, conversion, or catalog sales. Then there's audience targeting, which means broader audiences tend to be more narrow than narrow niche ones. And then the bid amount is automatic versus custom bidding impacts how competitive your ad is. And then for your pin quality, engaging high performing pins often get better placement for less spend. So most advertisers see their cost per click between 10 cents and $1.50 depending on niche and goal. So conversion campaigns, the cost per acquisition can range from $5 to $30, again depending on your industry and funnel quality. So ad budget recommendations based on goals. So here's a breakdown of suggested started budgets based off your goals. So for brand awareness, if you're looking to increase your visibility and your reach, the suggested daily budget is $10 a day. So the goal is to get impressions, saves, and engagement. So you can use video pins or carousel formats for higher engagement. And then if you're wanting to drive traffic to your website to drive clicks to your blog, shop, or your landing page, it's suggested that you do $15 to $25 a day. So the goal here is to get website visits, email signups, or product page views. And the tip is to target high volume keywords and include a strong call to action on your pin. So if you're wanting to get sales and conversions, so if you're running a product launch, promoting a digital product, or just aiming to get sales, it's suggested that you do 25 to 50 plus a day. And the goal obviously is conversions, purchases, or opt-ins. So the tip is to use a sales funnel or optimize product page to boost your return on ad spend. So if you're working with a smaller budget, such as under $300 a month, Pinterest can still be a great place to test and learn. So here's how you can stretch your dollars. So you can focus on one campaign at a time. So don't try to do everything at once. So choose a single goal, such as traffic or conversions, and build a well-targeted campaign around it. Then you can use manual bidding for control. So instead of automatic bidding, you can test manual CPC bidding at the lower end, such as 10 to 50 cents, to see how far your budget can go. And then you can leverage organic and paid together. So you can promote pins that are already performing well organically, and this will increase your chance of a strong ad performance with minimal spend. And next, you want to optimize your landing page. So you want to make sure your landing page or your product page is fast, mobile friendly, and matches the pin. So a great ad can be wasted if the click doesn't convert. And then finally, you want to start with a test budget. So you can do a 7 to 14 day test campaign with $10 to $15 a day. And after the test, you can use Pinterest Ad Manager to review your top performing pins, keywords, and targeting segments. So tracking ROI and adjusting your budget. Once your ads are running, it's crucial to track performance and optimize. So here's what to keep an eye on. So cost per click. So you want to ask yourself if you're getting affordable traffic. Then your click-through rate, so are people engaging with your pins? Cost per action, what's your cost for each sign-up, sale, or lead? And then return on ad spend, are your ads paying off? So if you're getting greater results, consider gradually scaling your budget by 10 to 20% every few days. Pinterest rewards consistently over huge budget jumps. Then when we're talking about budgeting for Pinterest ads versus other platforms, compared to platforms like Facebook or TikTok, Pinterest ads can be more affordable. They can be longer lasting and they can be less competitive. So Pinterest ads do require patience, but they tend to perform better over time, especially when your audience saves and shares your pins beyond the initial ad cycle. So Pinterest advertising doesn't require a massive budget to start seeing results. So whether you're spending $5 a day or $50 a day, the key is to start strategically, keep testing and always track your results. As your pins get more saves, clicks, and repins, you'll build momentum and your ads will continue working for you long after the campaign ends. So you can start with a test budget that feels comfortable. And with the right strategy, Pinterest can become one of your cost-effective and evergreen advertising channels. If you're looking for more digital marketing tools and tips and information, you can look below in the description for some of my favorite links. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.